Did you know that around 60% of the world's population deeply believe in the story of Noah and consider it a divine narrative? But here's the question. Is this story truly a pure revelation from God, or did the Bible take it from other cultures and reshape it over time? In this podcast, we'll embark on a journey into a beautiful and mysterious story. Let's go back to the years 1890 to 1910, when clay tablets were discovered in what is now Iraq. These tablets told stories dating back to 2010 BCE, and in fact, they represent the first written epics of humanity. This story existed centuries before the Torah's version of Noah. So join me as we step into the world of Sumer and begin our journey through this ancient tale. Before we dive into the story itself, it's important to understand the Sumerian world, a world of many gods. This world was divided into three realms. The first realm was the heavens, the home of the gods. Here lived different deities, like the god of wisdom, the god of destiny, and others. Sometimes they would visit humans, giving instructions to improve their lives. The middle realm was the domain of humans and kings. This is Earth. The closer humans followed the gods' instructions, the more their lives reached perfection. But straying from these commands would bring disasters. Humans could never enter the realm of the gods, though the gods could freely enter theirs. The third realm was the underworld, the world of the dead. In this realm, there was one god whose domain differed from all other gods. After death, humans had to journey to reach this place. Now that we understand the Sumerian cosmos, let's move on to the main story. Utnapishtim was the king of an ancient city called Shuruppak, located along the Tigris River in what is now southern Iraq. He was a wise and just ruler, striving to follow the gods' commands perfectly, earning their complete trust. But the people of his city were immersed in all kinds of corruption and violence. Murder, assault, and even slavery were rampant. The world had descended into chaos and sin. It was at this point that the gods looked down upon the state of the earth. They convened a council in the heavens to discuss the condition of humanity. The gods, frustrated by the disorder and cruelty on earth, decided to destroy humankind with a great flood. Most of the gods agreed with this decision, though a few opposed it. In secret, the gods swore an oath that no human would be forewarned about the coming flood. But Enki, the god of wisdom and creation, the deity who had directly shaped humanity from clay, could not accept the destruction of humankind. He loved humans too deeply to allow their extinction. So, Enki descended from the heavens to the earth. Yet, he was bound by an oath. He could never reveal the secret of the great flood directly to any human. To avoid speaking to a human face to face, Enki approached the home of Utnapishtim, the king of the city. Standing near his house, Enki turned toward the reed wall and spoke, not to the man, but to the wall itself, and said, "O wall, listen to me." Utnapishtim heard the voice and froze in shock. He knew instantly this was the voice of a god. Enki continued, speaking to the reed wall. "A great flood is coming. Tear down your house and build a ship to save your life. Abandon all your possessions so that your life may be preserved. Bring aboard your family, all those who help you build the ship, samples of every animal, and seeds of every plant. Then wait for the night when the violent storm will begin." Enki went on to explain the exact design of the ship, the method of construction, the materials to be used, and even that the vessel must be built with 7 levels. Utnapishtim accepted Enki's words, but then asked, "How should I explain this to the people of the city?" Enki replied, "Tell the people of Shuruppak that you have fallen out of favor with Enlil and can no longer live in his domain. Say that Enki has promised you distant lands, lands rich with water and abundant with grain. Enlil was the god whose authority ruled over the city of Shuruppak." Utnapishtim accepted Enki's message. At dawn, he went among the people and shared his story. Only a small number chose to follow him. Together, they began tearing down his house and constructing a massive cube-shaped ship, exactly as Enki had instructed. They gathered pairs of animals and collected seeds of every kind of plant. At last, the appointed day arrived. During the night, the storm began. Violent winds and torrential rain poured down from the sky. the waters rose, and people were swallowed by the flood. Then something remarkable happened. The ship of Utnapishtim was lifted and carried into the raging current. It moved through the furious waves. As the storm continued for 7 days, the entire world was covered by water. After 7 days, the storm finally subsided, and the ship came to rest against the side of a mountain. Utnapishtim released 3 birds, a dove, a swallow, and a raven, to see whether the waters had truly receded. The dove and the swallow returned, but the raven did not. Utnapishtim understood then. The raven had found the remains of animals, or humans, and was feeding. The waters had withdrawn, and the flood was over. Utnapishtim then ordered everyone to leave the ship. Without delay, he offered sacrifices to the gods, plants, and animals as an act of gratitude and reverence. At the same time, Enki stood as a mediator among the gods, persuading them to reconsider the complete destruction of humankind. He changed their hearts. Moved by Utnapishtim's courage and determination to save human life, the gods granted him and his wife a great reward: eternal life, a life without death. Those who had followed Utnapishtim were also allowed to live, and through them, the human race was preserved. The stories of Noah and Utnapishtim are filled with striking similarities, but it is their differences that reveal the most. The story of Utnapishtim unfolds in a polytheistic world, a world of many gods. In contrast, the story of Noah is governed by a single, all-powerful God. In the tale of Utnapishtim, some of the gods wished to destroy humanity, while others, especially Enki, opposed this decision. Through his guidance, humanity was saved. But in the story of Noah, one God both sends the punishment and provides salvation through guidance given to Noah. In the Noah narrative, God does not regret his command. In the story of Utnapishtim, there is no divine remorse either, but rather disagreement among the gods themselves. Another major difference lies in the ark itself. Utnapishtim's vessel was a massive cube-shaped structure with multiple levels, while Noah's ark was long and rectangular in form. There is also a difference in destiny. Utnapishtim is granted eternal life, immortality beyond death. Noah, however, does not receive immortality. His legacy lives on only through the continuation of his lineage. There are several other minor differences as well. Yet if these two stories were written today, they would almost certainly be accused of copying one another. What seems clear is that the Sumerian story of Utnapishtim traveled through time, and the author of the Torah reshaped it, correcting what later generations perceived as weaknesses. For example, the shift from a polytheistic world to monotheism, the refinement of the ark's design, and the removal of human-like flaws attributed to the divine. So, what do you think? Well, thank you for staying with me till the very end. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned.